Time for the Recurve Women's Bronze Medal match here at the Yankton 2021 Hyundai Archery World Cup Final. And it's a matter of Germany versus India. Well, fascinating lineup here. Deepika Kumari, the world number 4, going up against, sorry, world number 2 going up against the world number 14, Kroppen of Germany. Now, Kumari has 5 medals at this competition, 4 silver and 1 bronze. She had a chance to go for gold here, didn't quite make it, but can add to her 5 medals. No German female recurver has made it to the podium here at the Archery World Cup Final. Let's see if Kroppen can make history and become the first. She's got a battle with her nerves, and she's got a battle with Deepika Kumari, who's going to get us underway.
Very long hold, first shot from Kroppen. Kumari walked down the line a little bit after her first shot, interestingly. Maybe she didn't feel quite in line with the target, but that cross on the shooting line should be the centre.
Well, what a start, and that's what she needed, isn't it? To settle those nerves down right at the beginning. A perfect from her.
Yeah, she really did need that as a confidence booster. She's smiling, happy. You know, we haven't seen that much from her so far. So many nerves she's under, but hey, I think maybe the first match of the day is the hardest one here to try and get into that final 4. And you know, she's made the bronze medal match, great achievement. Maybe she can settle now and show us what she can do, just like that.
Yeah, incredible. A good shot there as well. Thank you, Mr. Cameraman. Getting a really good view of how close those arrows are with some reference from the agent's hand. It wasn't bad from Kumari.
No, it's a fairly good start. You know, she looked fairly comfortable. Her husband behind her, Tanu Das, in her box. So, you know, some comforting words from him as well to help her through those shots. But she's got to get herself right back into this now.
Sure has. Brilliant start from Kroppen. Kumari trailing. We are only going into the second set now.
Coach is counting down 10. Got 20 seconds to shoot their arrows. Better timing from Kumari. Nice shot. You see her hold on quite a lot at the moment.
Well, could do with a definite 10. We'll have a measure here. And he has got that definite 10 now. This is a provisional 28 for Kumari. Could get marked up to a 29. So a 10 from Kroppen, and she's definitely 4-0 up. Oh, 2 perfects in a row. I mean, you just can't predict this sport at all. She had the jitters through her quarter-final match, the jitters through her semi-final match, and she's come out a completely different athlete for the bronze medal match, where really it's the first one where there is actually something at stake.
Well, you say that, but you've got to be in it to win it. You know, if you don't win your quarter-final, you don't make the podium at all. And maybe, you know, mentally she's achieved what she came here for, to make that final 4. And she just looks more settled, doesn't she? So, you know, the 2 matches she's already had here, she's got that experience, and wow, looking so much more relaxed.
Oh, I'd love to know what the conversation is between coach and athlete. So important in sport to have a good relationship between coach and athlete. I wonder if the coach has said to her, look, with all those nerves and all that tension, you're that good. You've still made it to the bronze medal match. It's time for you to take a little bit of a relax and settle yourself into it. Michelle Kroppen, 4-0 up. And let's not write off Deepika Kumari too early. We go into the 3rd set, and she's got a look of determination on her face. She will shoot first.
Look back to her husband in the box, a knowing nod. And a big correction of that front arm. She knew that shot wasn't quite right. Look good, looks solid.
Kumari needs drop points here. And Kroppen. Another one that she doesn't look happy about, but she's got it on the line. This time over-correcting and trying to swing back the other way. So, 28 put down. Well, she needs a 10 to take the last set. She needs a 10 to take this set and the bronze medal. Can Michelle Kroppen do it? Not quite. Not quite. A 28 for her, levels up on scores with Deepika Kumari for a 5-1 scoreline. Just 1 needed from the German, and she will shoot second. Well, not bad shooting at all from Michelle Kroppen, but interestingly, Deepika Kumari has started just to show a little bit more. You mentioned about the timing looking a little bit better.
Yeah, you know, the better shots are the ones where she's not stuck at full draw for that length of time. So, and she looked more solid through that end. Perhaps just calmed her nerves a little bit as well. She's got to stick with those 10. She's got to put the pressure onto Kroppen. If she can do that, we know Kroppen might make a mistake. So this end is crucial. She has to score 2 points out of this set. She can't afford to tie it. She's got to go out there for lots of 10s.
Not quite there yet. We go into the 4th. Deepika Kumari of India trailing 5-1 will shoot first. She needs a good start to put some pressure on the German.
I've seen the nerves of Kroppen get worse as the tournament goes on, but she's maintaining it fairly well again here.
So 10 putting pressure on. And a good response from Kroppen, doing the job she needs to do here. So pressure back on Kumari, needs a big arrow again. Into the 9 for a 28. So a bronze medal with a 9 or more for Michelle Kroppen. And she's put it into the 8. And this match goes on to a 5th set. Kroppen's had a chance on 2 occasions now to close it out and hasn't quite done it. We will go into the 5th. Well, are we starting to see the nerves return?
Absolutely we are. I mean, even that second shot from Kroppen, you know, it was full of nerves. It was a longer hold. There was shaking. I think she was as surprised as anyone that it actually landed in the 10. She got away with it, but really showing on that third one with that 8, which, yeah, a moment where she could have sealed the deal. Just got away from her.
Well, she's able to smile about that. That was a big opportunity for Michelle Kroppen. She's going to have to face another set against Deepika Kumari. Kumari still trailing, will shoot first. She needs all the points again, the Indian. 5-3 down. Can she do it in the 5th and draw level to force a shoot off?
Looks solid. A longer hold though again, but straight into the 10. That was better from Kroppen. She didn't hang around. Didn't see so many of the nerves. A bit unlucky, I think. Good timing again.
So now Kumari has the chance in her own hands to stretch this to a shoot off. Needs a 10. That's right on the line. It's marked as an 8 for a measure. So a 10 will be enough for the win, and she gets a 9 for a 27. Okay, so as things stand, they share the points, and it's 6-4 for Kroppen, but let's not count our chickens here. That was an exceptionally close one to the 9 line there. Nikki, thoughts?
I thought it was in, to be honest with you, so let's see what the judge has to say, but I think that 8's going to get marked up to a 9.
We shall see.
Yep, it does. We're into a tie.
So 28 plays 27. Curious end to this match. Kroppen was 4-0 up. She shared the points with Kumari in the 3rd, and then Kumari has snatched the last 2 sets when Kroppen had chances in both to close out the match for the bronze medal. We go to the shoot-off, and the target faces are being replaced. We will have new target faces, and it is all about one arrow, the closest to the center of the target. I'm looking at this and I'm going, well, you'd favour Kumari given what's happened, but you would have fancied her at the beginning of the match as well. It's really about this athlete here. Who's going to come to the shooting line? Is it going to be the sort of relaxed, fast shooting Michelle Kroppen, or is it going to be the nervy, jumpy, jittery, hold at full draw for 5 or 6 seconds longer than she needs to? I think it's very dependent on that. I think Kumari's going to put down a good arrow here. She's got more experience in this situation.
Yeah, it's all on Kroppen, I think, really, and she knows it. So can she handle the pressure or not? So much at stake to get your feet on that podium or not.
We're about to find out who is going to take bronze. It's come down to a single arrow shoot-off. Deepika Kumari versus Michelle Kroppen. The Indian is going to put down the first arrow. Oh my word. All the way out into the 6. That's the first time we've seen that in the match. This is here for the taking for the German. And she makes history with a 9 in a shoot-off to become the first German woman ever to get an Archery World Cup final medal here in Yankton. And I think that was a bust. A cheers, coach. Thanks for getting me through this. Heartbreak for Deepika Kumari. A very strange arrow. I think even she was surprised to see that, as we get confirmation from the target judge that Kroppen is the first German to ever make it to the podium at this particular tournament. Well, I'm at a loss for words. That arrow from Kumari was, well, did you see anything in particular with that?
Nothing that was unusual. It looked like a fairly good, strong, solid shot. You know, just before the shoot-off, she spoke with Atana Das, and you know they made a decision to move her sight. She went and did that whilst we were waiting, and you know, was that too much? I mean, she was shocked by that result. Kroppen didn't have much to do. There wasn't pressure on her shoulders.